Hello, Taurus. It's Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot. Welcome to the end of the year. It's December 23rd today, so we're about to wrap it up, this 2019, and move into 2020. This reading is for your January 2020. Anybody that is not familiar with astrology, 2020, or sorry, numerology. 2020 is a 4-year. Add up your birth date and then add 4 to it, and you get an energy for the entire year. You can look up the number online somewhere. For instance, my birthday is February 5th, so that's 7 when you add it together, 2 and 5. Add it together to 4, you get 11. So my year will be an 11 year, 11 energy year. So just for fun, you guys can do that with for numerology. I was meditating on your energy, and the first thing that came to mind was something that felt very natural, very woodsy, and it kept showing, I kept being shown bark of a tree. And immediately my thoughts also went to, aspirin, which is an amazing healing thing, is made from the bark of a tree. I believe a birch or a willow, something like that. So this came up for me, and then I got a real earthy feeling of Taurus having like healing energies, but natural healing, exploring maybe essential oils and various natural healing methods, Reiki, or even like acupuncture or something like that, something that's a natural healing method that doesn't really involve medications or anything like that. So just as a general vibe, I got that for Taurus. I also got a message that your message is at the bottom of each of these piles of tarot cards. So I'm going to show them to you. I've not seen them. Okay, so Emperor, something to do with your own business. A new start. New start, the Fool. Okay, 2 major arcana already. Here we have time for a nap. Maybe you're going to dream of this idea, or maybe in relaxation or repose, maybe meditation could have something to do with that. Maybe this is when this idea will come to you, or it's possible that you've been working very hard. Nice to keep these turned over. New start and Emperor. Okay. And the last one is healing and holy. So again, we have the healer. So really interestingly, there is a new start involving healing, I was just talking about, ironically, and I did not look at these, I swear to you. So a new start, a new business for yourself that provides relaxation and healing for others, and a new start in 2020. Okay, so let's keep this up. That's our energy. And I'm going to move into your horoscope reading. I hope you guys are doing good. Ready for a new year? I know I am. I know I really am. So let's see what Taurus has in store for January 2020. What does Taurus have in store for January 2020? Wow, very interesting. Oh my gosh. You guys have so much, you have so many major arcana, I can't even tell you. So basically in your home, we're showing the world. So you're almost completing a cycle, just hanging on a little bit, something in your home. In your 6th house, we have the star. The star is appearing in reverse, so it's something that's in the works. It hasn't quite culminated yet, but this has the potential to really catapult you into a place of well-being and happiness. This star in your 6th house, that's your work house. So that's your house of work you do every day. Your 5th house, you have an awakening. That's your creativity. It can be a love affair also, but judging from your reading, it could be both, but it's definitely related to your career and work. So yes, so an awakening in 2020 January to maybe a purpose, a soul purpose, because in the 10th house of your career and your reputation, I have death, transformation. There's going to be a big change. You're in for some big change in your work. And because of the cards that I got initially in, just a couple of minutes ago, I feel like there's a self-employment income. I also, in your ninth house, I show 10 of Pentacles. So you may have done some training, or you may have possibly some money available to you to do a startup or do some training, or get additional information on this thing that you're going to do. So startup money. You may have to train in how to get startup money. That's the other thing. But yeah, so that's wonderful. 10 of Pentacles in the ninth house. In the house, 12th house of what you really don't even know what's going on. This is where something's going on underneath the surface. Something's going on and bubbling underneath. You have the Strength card. So I don't think you even know what you're on the brink of. I don't think you're even aware how strong this is going to be and how much strength you have as well. But this is, and just going along with this theme, I have the Three of Pentacles. So I think right now, with your idea or whatever you're working towards, or whatever this idea, and I think it's a healing profession, something in healing, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is saying that you're going it right now probably alone, but you will need some sort of partnership, maybe a financial partnership, maybe someone who has the same ideals as you, someone that can further this, maybe in marketing or something like that. I'm not certain exactly what this is, but it's a genius. It's a genius idea. You might need a little help from somebody. And in your second house, I have money. So startup money, possibly like that. So there's money coming. Mentally, you are in charge. Two of Wands. So in your mind, you are in charge. You have money coming. You have a genius idea. You might need a little help. The awakening, it's a soul calling. In your fifth house is creativity you're coming up with. You will, in the sixth house, feel like a star. You're going to feel your self-esteem. You're going to feel fulfilled. This is going to feel very life enriching, whatever you're going to do. And it's a big change from what you've been doing in the past. So career is like pretty brilliant here. I have the Four Cups in your 11th house. And for me, I feel like there's probably, I feel like there's some groups of people you need to leave behind that are wasting your time. It could have to do with work, or it can have to do with some other social group. Maybe that doesn't get what you're doing. If they have criticisms about what you're doing, forget it, because you have a lot going on here. I mean, you have the Eight of Pentacles in your partnership. So if you could have a romantic partner that's providing some funds for you, or some technical skills. You can have a creative partner, a work partner. The seventh house can be either a romantic partnership, or it can be a work partnership. In terms of if it's a romantic partnership, there is, if we combine the fifth house of love affairs and the seventh house of committed relationships, you have an awakening, a soul calling with someone to craft a relationship. So this means a relationship that's not airy-fairy. It's not one that's like dreamy. It's one where it's good, solid, stable, and something you can build upon to create your future and your dreams and your family. So if you are in a relationship and there's someone that feels special, you're going to take a step-by-step approach, a building approach, brick by brick. This is going to be a stable foundation for the future. So I'm getting like a whole new kind of, I don't know, future. I don't know if you guys have had inklings of this, if you had your ideas, but it seems like, wow, it's going to explode for you. Let me get a little bit more information. Let's go with the romance, because I know some of you come to, really want to know about what's going on romantically. So tell me a little bit, please, Spirit, of any fifth house. Who is this person, if Taurus is probably not aware? Fifth house, the awakening. Okay. So this person will come across as this is a Queen of Wands. So as a fiery energy, but not a dominant one so much, more as a creative energy. And this could still be just your energy, Taurus, where this house, the fifth house of it can be relationships, but it can also be creativity. So I think there's both of you out there. Some of you are having a new relationship with someone who's very creative and not particularly domineering, that a King of Wands would be. So this is a Queen of Wands. So yeah, and it can be male or female. These are not gender specific. It's just the energy that someone gives off, or their dominant energy in them. A male can have a dominant female energy. Maybe he's a nurturing type person. I mean, it's very easily, or a female can have a male, like she's a business owner, you know, type person. So, yeah, so in terms of a relationship, this one is divinely guided, and it'll be somebody that's very creative, very active, creative, bright ideas. And this, of course, can also be yourself in this business we were talking about earlier, or it can be someone you're working with in the business we were talking about earlier. But we were going for a relationship question. So it is saying there is a relationship with someone very creative. Maybe you can bounce your ideas off this person, and they're very, you know, good with that. I was told to look at this one, competition. They might have ideas about how to be more competitive in the business. And a Wand's energy is definitely competitive. So there might be somebody that you have some romantic relationship, or I'm getting kind of like friends, maybe friends with benefits for some of you, who can give you some really bright ideas. They're very in touch with how to market, how to improve. They can give you some really good ideas. Also, if it is a romantic relationship, this person may be competitive with you. If you are involved with someone that has this fire sign kind of nurturing creative energy and you are in relationship, they can be competitive with you and may try to make you feel slightly insecure, like there's other people in the picture, or you know, you don't hear back from them when you were expecting to hear from them for a weekend, you know, outing or something. They may be playing some games with you, is basically what I'm saying. So don't let that trip you up at all. It's just their nature. You know, fire sign likes to have a little excitement. They like to keep you on your toes, see if they can get a little drama out of you. And being an earth sign, Taurus, you may be you have those good qualities of being steadfast and steady and basically honest. And you know, you give off this solid foundation feeling, but a fire sign energy is not really a solid foundation. They're more of a excitement and thrill and of the moment sort of energy. So yeah, enjoy that. You know, if you're involved with someone that's a fire sign, really enjoy what they can bring, because they can bring a little bit of drama, but you know, it's fun sometimes. So try to enjoy that. Committed relationship for our Tauruses out there. Tell me anything. That we have the Eight of Coins showing craftsmanship and work on this committed relationship and skill and making something of value. Tell me more about this seventh house. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles. So this can be a fairly young, depending upon your age. For me, a Knight of Pentacles would be probably younger than me, but depending upon your age, this might be somebody in their 30s or something like that, around that. So Son of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is a hardworking, steady person. This could either be a work partnership, because again, Pentacles are kind of a work, and we've got two cards of Pentacles here. So a work partnership, committed work partnership, and we were talking about that before. So I am leaning a little bit towards that, but if you are not involved with a fire sign, you may be involved with this, the Pentacle energy, the earth energy, someone of your own suit, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So someone that's solid. This person would be someone that you could form a commitment with, whether it be for business or romance. And I would say it can be characterized as a hard worker. Anything else we can say about this person? They're kind of slow and steady, step by step, methodical, but that's good, especially if it's a work partnership. Okay, and they're very balanced with you, and they're fair, justice card. So either way, work partnership or romantic marriage, contractual type relationship. If you are involved with an earth sign type person, someone who like whom I described, it's a very balanced situation. So Taurus, basically, you are looking really, really good. For January 2020, I see this brilliant new business that where you seem to be in charge of. So this might be like your side gig or something that's going to take off. Has probably something to do with healing or natural, something natural. I think it's needed. It's something that there is really a market for. And you have someone who might be a fire sign who can give you ideas about marketing. You may have a relationship with a fire sign, and don't worry if he seems like he's creating some games or she's creating some games. It's just what they do. Keep it exciting, keep you on your toes. Big change, death card in your 10th house. Can you tell me anything about that? I don't know if these are the cards I want for that. Let me go with a different set. I'm going to go with the animal spirit cards. 10th house for Taurus, there is the death card. What big change? Where are they going? We've been talking about it, but maybe give us some confirmation. Like what is happening for Taurus in their house of career, their house of reputation? Wombat spirit. And if you read carefully there, it says be at home. So again, home-based business, some side gig you're doing, something may be very powerful for you, Taurus. Or it could have something to do with home furnishing or something for the home. Let's say you're going to make healing essential oil candles or soaps or, something, some type of, pillow or something that brings healing in the home. So yeah, so it has something to do with the home or you being at home. I love what we're getting here. Let's just get a couple of these cards here. These are Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and I'm just going to take out 3. And let's talk about January 2020. What can you tell me for Taurus, January 2020? Anything else? They're looking brilliant. I'm excited for them. Taurus 2020. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. It's very consistent, I have to say. Happy. Can you see that? New life. And the third one was between worlds. So I don't think I have to explain happy, and new life. We've been talking about it this whole time. You're really moving into a really great cycle. Check your numerology, like I was saying earlier. And between worlds, which means you're going through the transition probably in January. Things are changing. You're going to have surprising, success, I think. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with this reading. I think it's brilliant. And it's not boring. You're going to have a big change. Yeah, relationship looks good if you're having it. Business partnerships right on target. Any games someone's playing is just to keep things exciting. Let it be. Doing something for the home or in the home, new business. You're going to have money, success. You have this influx of money here in January, and you have the strength. You don't even know how much strength you have to handle it and how strong the reaction may be. So I'm super excited for you, Taurus. I don't think we need to say anything else. I think you're doing amazing. So if you guys like your reading and you'd like to share it, please do. It will always help me. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like it, if it resonates with you. Leave a comment if you have anything you'd like to say. I'd love to hear it. And have a brilliant 2020. Have a wonderful New Year's. Be safe. Enjoy your Christmas. We're almost there, a couple days away. Can't believe this year's almost over. And much love to you. Take care, Taurus.